Are You Wearing a Helmet is brought to you by Excelsior Games and Comics in Greenville, Michigan. Find us on Facebook and at areyouwearingahelmet.com.
Greetings and salutations, listeners. Welcome back to another riveting, zinging, miggiting episode of our...
Man, you gotta be a little better.
They're getting worse every time.
They really are.
Oh my God, you've got better than this.
Welcome back to another Smurfing episode of...
There we go.
Joining me today are...
Chris playing Merrick the Dwarf with a super cool mic in his mouth right now, so I can get all sexy. Oh yeah. Whoop. Sorry, go ahead.
I think there's a little vomit in my mouth now. Ken playing Arcadios the Ranger.
Hooray!
Eric playing Feng Li, the archer, now with a full set of teeth.
All right.
And not broken fingers.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Snapped them back into place.
Rick here, slinging Abraham Gaunt.
You're slinging him?
Slinging him.
Ah.
Magic missile slinging, you know?
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Now, I'm your GM, Brent Pomick. As we last left off, the party had just ventured forth into the Black Ruins, and not only had they rescued 3 Bahauti nomad teenagers, but they had rescued the soul of a dwarf priest and his wayward son. And that's where we pick it back up. You're greeted as conquering heroes as you straggle into the Bahauti camp with the 3 teenagers in tow.
Oh, please, no autographs.
For 2 days.
Seriously, my fingers hurt.
For 2 days and nights, the food flows as you're praised again and again by all members of the tribe. At the height of the festivities, each of you are presented with jeweled knives, signifying you as members of the tribe and kin to Eshmael.
Oh.
Let it be known, he says with a voice trembling with emotion, that so long as the sun rises and sets, you will be brothers to the family of Ben Sulam, and your children and their children as well.
Better write that down so I don't forget who that is.
And to answer your next question, they're worth $2,000, Rick.
How did you know I was going to ask you what jewels were in the knives?
If you want to mark them down, they are masterwork knives.
Cool.
Kind of predictable.
On my off hours, I'm going to see about working that into my armor somewhere.
A knife?
A
Well,
knife?
the whole thing in the scabbard and everything, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Because, I mean, I really doubt I'm going to use it for, actual stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily because I don't do that kind of thing. But
Well, you might get mail or something, you can open.
Can we talk to these tribal elders about
let her open her.
Yes, before you're so rudely interrupted.
Yeah.
What?
No, I was just going to insult the tribal elders.
Oh, be a
to raise their children better, not to be stupid and run off. And
Yeah, so
He takes your knife slowly back.
I deserve to be interrupted.
That's cool.
During the celebration, preparations are made for your continuing trek. Eshmael shows Halil the location of a secret tunnel complex the tribe uses to smuggle goods past the cordon the desert giants have through the Bull's Path. The Sheik also explains another perk of the tunnels. It should shave a few days off your travel time. Eshmael also refreshes your trade goods and suggests a stop in a small mining town in the foothills of the Horns before venturing into the caverns, both for profit and for rest.
Both for
Profit
profit and
works.
for profit.
Profit and rest, that's what...
Profit and profit.
Yeah, he loads it up. You see it's silks, spices, and mining implements that he found in the desert that he's giving to you.
Nice.
Sweet.
You can use this to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're
Yep.
going to a mining town, so.
Well, cool.
He goes, it's
Let's
amazing how those caravans just vanish out in the desert.
Yeah, crazy.
Wink, wink.
Don't do that to me. Lawful good, bro. Stop it. I don't need to know about any of your wrongdoings.
These goods may have fallen off the back of a caravan.
Yep.
Just a damaged
They
Sonny.
they appear to be worn, so they're probably just, they were left aside somewhere
Oh.
out in the sandstorms and stuff. So I can understand how they, want to pick them up. They're useful.
Yeah, you should be able to make a good profit, he said. It's a crossroads.
Oh my God. So obviously everything be super overpriced.
It's a crossroads. Great.
How many-
We are going to meet with some sort of greasy, oily, slick Orson, Willie, Eddie, something or other. We may not make it, or let me rephrase that. I may not make it through the rest of the dungeon.
It's a crossroads demon.
Yeah.
I'll sell my soul for that. I don't know, 2-bit freaking dagger.
Otherwise known as a Balmic merchant NPC.
Yeah. At
Hey.
any point in time.
I thought you'd approve.
Whatever. Let's go. I'm tired of this.
Now you have a
The
plus
market-
3 performance check on your guitar checks. There
You
you
thought
go.
wrong.
The market
Love it.
determines.
Love it.
Guitar checks.
Yeah.
Mush.
It's a loot.
Mush.
Sibilance.
Performance
You
loot.
Are you going to become Robert Johnson?
But I like loots.
You set off with the yells of encouragement from the nomads ringing in your ears. The trek to the village passes without incident, as if fate itself has given you a brief respite from your adventures. Just as the sun is beginning to set on the 4th day since you left the Bahauti encampment, you get your first look at the unimaginatively named Or town. Or.
So there wasn't a word in front of it first. It wasn't like village or town. It started out as or town. Oh.
It's pretty dirty, though.
Since you've been...
I'm sorry. He was making illusions that it was called Whore Town.
yeah, that's why I said
Yeah.
or.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry.
I just said it was dirty. That's all.
Penicillin will clean that
as
right
though,
up.
As though riddled with VD.
Mercury injection.
It's what we brought the 2x4s for.
As you've been getting closer to the town, you see that you've been getting closer and closer to it's a probably not big enough to be considered a mountain range. It's like an anomaly out in the desert. It's some mountains with a natural pass between them, with 2 prominent ones on each side of it called the Horns of the Bull. It's kind of a geographical oddity. There's local folklore about it that when the world was young, Jampris himself wrestled with a demon of fire and smoke. For 3 days fought him, and their struggles caused the mountain to raise. And when he smote the demon down, he built the 2 over the body, which explains why there's smoke and fire coming from them.
You know, this
Cool.
geographic oddity is 2 weeks from everywhere.
It is.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Imagine that.
I don't want fop gob dob it.
I don't understand that.
My Dapper Dan man.
Oh, brother art though.
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Gets better every time I watch it.
It does.
God,
So does
it's so
Big
good.
Lebowski.
Bonafide.
Mama says she's bonafide.
Paterfamilias.
Gee, Smurf it.
Well, we're here.
Situated at the feet of the Horns, Or Town, serves as the last waypoint before the land becomes the territory of desert giants and endless miles of the Circeti wastes. Even in the middle of nowhere, trade flourishes as miners barter the fruits of their labor for luxury items from the city-states to the west. Despite the raucous nature of the glorified boomtown, the inn Nahir suggests is both clean and quiet. After you situated your drovers and animals, most of the clientele has already headed to bed, leaving the main room of the inn vacant, save for your party and a robed woman sitting alone with her feet propped up on an empty chair.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, sound of greatness. It's coming.
Lady, get your feet off the chair and get to work.
Whoa.
As
That
you-
was not the sound of greatness.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone pour out a natty light into a glass.
Well, you see, we hear it. Are you wearing a helmet? All right. Classy podcast. It always made me laugh. My uncle, before when he started dating his current wife, and she comes from a very wealthy family, and because he's a jackass, he decided he wanted to be a snob, and he wanted to learn their upper crust ways. So he was using my grandmother's china in wine glasses for Night Train and Pigs in a Blanket.
Nice.
And my dad saw it. He goes, very cosmopolitan.
Look, that's Mad Dog 2020 select.
Well, Dad goes, were they out of Thunderbird at the sommelier?
Your old man, for as quiet and as gruff as he is, has some of the best one-liners I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh my
My-
God.
Well, my dad's kind of like a pudgy Sam Elliott. And yeah, he doesn't hardly ever talk, but when he does, Rick and I had a friend of ours in high school that was a gibbering moron, and my dad couldn't stand him. And he walked up to my dad one day, and I'm like, could you just not talk to Dad? He won't say anything to you. Just leave him alone. And he's like, how you doing, Mr. Bumick? Well, I had a dream last night, Jason, that I choked you to death, and I woke up in the best mood of my life. Yeah.
Wow.
My-
What are we doing here? Oh, yeah, we're in the inn.
Yeah.
Let's get a room.
With the lazy innkeeper just sitting around there with their feet up.
Well,
on the pillow.
the
Well, he didn't say
innkeeper,
it was the innkeeper, just some lady.
yeah,
right?
the
Oh,
innkeepers are
sorry.
actually a married very devoted Ukonian worshippers.
So y'all wear hats?
No, it means there's no liquor served in the
Yeah.
tavern.
Uko's all right. We get by Uko.
Uko is just all right with me. As you tear into your evening meal, you can't help but feel the woman's eyes on you. Looking up, you see you're staring at Abraham with appearing intensity.
I'm used to it.
Ladies.
A look of surprise and astonishment passes over her face as recognition dawns. With a cat-like grace, she stands up, and while adjusting the saber she wears, saunters up to the table. Abraham Gaunt, she says as she slaps your back. Good to see you could take time away from being a punching bag to see the world.
Oh, one of my old classmates, huh?
Yeah. As you turn around, you as closer you can recognize her. She was her name is
Something that goes with a bunch of L's.
Jezebel. You hussy. Sophia Signati.
Sophia, surprise, surprise. Didn't imagine to see you in another brothel. I mean, bar.
She was friends with your brother.
I don't like my brother either.
If they don't
Actually, no, my brother used to.
If they don't serve alcohol, is it really a bar?
I don't know.
Nope.
It's a water bar.
Could be a juice
what?
bar.
It's a water bar.
Juice bar.
Yeah.
I'll take some wheatgrass, please.
With extra kale.
Oh my God.
Squirt of lime.
There's
Got
a
brown mold in the back, keeping things cool.
there is a juice bar in Big Rapids. And I
What?
stopped- Yeah, it's
No.
you know where KFC used to be, like originally,
Yes.
right there.
Yep.
I went in there because they had like blueberry smoothies. I'm like, well, that
Of
sounds
course
good.
you went in there.
And there was a guy and his girlfriend sitting at a table reading Spinoza's Ethics to each other.
Is that, what does that mean? What's Spinoza's ethics?
It's pretentious philosophy. And they were like reading passages and then passing them back to each other. And I just turned and walked out.
So instead of saying Espinoza's whatever, why don't you just
Spinoza.
say facetious?
I have a question.
Because I'm totally lost when you said that.
Is there any sort of philosophy you could read in public back and forth to each other which is not pretentious?
Dr. Seuss.
Define philosophy.
One fish, two fish,
Your turn.
3 fish.
Whoa.
It's red fish, blue fish after that, you big
Oh,
dip.
is it? I don't know. I never read
Come
Dr.
on,
Seuss.
man. You got to know the classics.
I never read Dr. Seuss.
You're breaking out of the tetrameter, man. Come on now.
Never did.
So she ran in my brother's circle. Is she one of the ones that would stick up for me, or
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
she a tormentor?
No. she was-
Okay. So I will bust her Smurf at the same time she's busting my Smurf
Right.
in a jovial sort of way.
Yeah, she was actually pretty cool. I mean, she was a couple years older than
a
you.
baby.
You know that she specialized in ancient history and was going through a different curriculum.
Okay.
She studied a different branch of magic based on musical performance.
Oh.
Ah.
Where's the pole?
Well, I'll continue with the previous statement, insulting her, saying, "I thought you'd be in a brothel, not a bar." You know.
Do any of us know? I mean, do we know Abraham well enough to?
Well,
has
you
he
said-
shared his tales of being tormented. Do we know what's going on? Or
Not really. He's good to himself. And he goes, yeah, your sister hooked me up with a good spot. She goes over, puts her arm around him, and goes, this guy. You ever gotten this guy drunk?
nightly?
Oh, my God.
Not this past hour, but
Yeah.
This guy graduated 1 year ahead of everyone his age at the Acadium. So me and his brother took him down to the All and Pike in Mithras and got him liquored up. It was great. He was lapping beer off the floor, stripped down his robe off into his small clothes, and was running around screaming the gremlins stole as well.
you know, the Grinch. It was, well, you know, had a half a keg on my head.
Got into a fight with a houseplant and lost.
Well, he's a mage.
Ah,
That was before I learned Fireball.
You still
don't know
haven't learned
Fireball.
Well, exactly. It was before I learned Fireball.
You know, she starts telling you stories about him. Rick, as she's doing that, give me either a perception or a spellcraft check.
Well, we're going to go with Spellcraft.
Oh man, she can try to.
No, she's not charming any of you. Shut up.
Okay.
29.
Okay. As she's, talking, you see that she's actually weaving a spell into it, and you recognize it as one that picks up on surface thoughts.
I don't like the cut of her jib. I tell her to shut her mouth. Stop making fun of my boy.
I'm going to send some surface thoughts her way.
And she goes, well, she starts working in bits and phrases from High Tyrannium, which would be like Latin. And she's like, sorry, it's kind of weird just to have you randomly appear here at this specific time. Cautious times.
Got nothing to do with you. We're on our way on a separate matter.
Are you doing
Is
the same thing, working a little bit?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Is there something that we need to be worried about?
And she goes, well, and then she notices that as you guys were talking, and it kind of surprises you too. You know, she kind of flashes her eyes a bit. You see that someone has kind of come into the bar, nondescript dressed, but seems to be trying a little too hard to not pay attention to you.
This salad is delicious. How was yours? Yeah.
I got the rump roast.
All right. Well, let me throw sense motive, see if they're so they're obviously trying to listen in, but anything else? Are they equipped with anything?
No, it just looks like a mine foreman type of deal. He's not. He's a worker, but not out there scrubbing the ore or anything like that.
All right.
Scrubbing the ore.
Yeah, like a wash
Yeah,
tank.
clean coal.
Does she?
Is that what that means? Wow.
She goes, well, I hate to get you involved in my problems, but if you're curious, my room.
Okay, we'll be up there in an hour.
Okay. And she goes, she sits down, she's chatting with you guys and, trying to steer the conversation to, hey, how you doing? She just tells you that she's working on a dig site on the eastern part and she's of the mountains. She goes, it was an Assyrian encampment. Nothing big, just pulling up pottery and broken weapons. Absolutely waste of someone's time. She goes, I'm heading back to Banipal and then back to Sharesh and then taking a boat to Tailmore. And she says that, she mentions that she's working for the Illuminator Order now.
Well, we've just been basically paying the bills here. All of us were hard up for cash, so we've been escorting these goods on a trade route. So that's all. The only reason we're here.
She goes, what a good use of your education.
Hey, well, education doesn't pay the bills. You know that.
It's almost like having 3 degrees and working a menial job.
Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
now that you're done rubbing my Smurf in the dirt like you
Only
did
thing
for
we're-
3 years.
The only thing the worst would be a security guard for 17 years. That's like giving up on life.
I don't think that's funny.
Guys, everything's getting a little too close to home.
Yeah, it's almost getting personal now.
She goes, well, hey, I've got, I smuggled a keg in when they weren't looking. So if you guys want to partake, I've got one in my room.
Well, I'm going to finish the food and the drink that's on our table, but we will be up there.
Water?
The stuffed 3 cream is delicious.
That'd be an evil ad. You'd be eating a sentient being.
I know.
Just over there with a claw.
Nom, 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 nom. It's like land lobster. Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah. Chicken of the desert.
Oh man, you can almost taste its hopes and dreams.
That's when we get to the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I
So,
don't know if that came through or not, but I just flicked my microphone.
Oh,
Ah.
I didn't hear it.
So anyway, we'll finish our delightful meal.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go to bed because I can't drink alcohol in this place. It doesn't allow it. Come on now. Craziness.
Oh, come on. Malocta doesn't mind if you imbibe a little.
He certainly enjoys it. And maybe I'll get in good. Well, what was the race of the dancer chick? Sarah
my
or
friend?
whatever. Yeah. her friend.
Yeah,
Sophia.
she's human.
Yeah.
Sophia.
Yeah.
She's about 5'6", really slim, shorter shoulder length, brown hair, really dark skin, very.
You know, those aren't
Gary.
the details that I need, you know?
I'm just. You're not the only one.
I need the important details.
So,
B cup? Never mind. I'm going to bed.
we hear it. Are you wearing a helmet?
Do not condone the objectification of women.
Objectification of women.
What? I like him.
All right.
Yep.
Would you please continue so I can actually role play?
Right.
And let me know what.
Right. She's a darker skinned Elgari.
Yep.
Elgari. She's attractive, but I mean, not conventionally so. Rather, she's got big brown doe eyes.
Mhm.
Kind of, I guess the equivalent would be like a Kate Messini type looking.
Healthy amount of sass.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
She's got a mean right hook too.
she does.
Mhm.
Third room down the hall here. See you guys in a bit.
Where's our room?
Fourth room down the
all
hall.
right, good.
Oh,
Do they have an adjoining door?
No.
We can make one.
So other than the creepo that walked in the door, how full is the common room here?
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that was empty aside from her when you came in.
Yeah.
So how many stories?
One. It's just it's got like two wings on it.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is actually when we all go into the room, I'm going to grease the area outside of that door.
So you can have a maid fall down and hurt herself?
Mhm. Yep.
You don't have to do that.
Why don't we can do like hallway skiing.
Monitoring.
Yeah, we can do wee.
You have a 7-foot tall ranger that could just sit outside the door and glower.
Wait, don't we have a bird that could perch somewhere and just?
The bird was not allowed into the end because it's kind of creepy having a 4-foot tall raven.
having a man-sized bird.
Good time. That was beautiful.
Just look in your face and that I ain't
Yep.
doing the most out of that.
I
So-
wasn't me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to finish up my meal and head upstairs.
Down the hall. There's no stairs.
Yes, this ranch style.
Wood's hard to come by out in the middle of the desert.
Mm.
You waste it on stories?
Yeah, this is an Adobe hotel.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're right. Multiple story buildings have never been built in a desert culture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue eating until
you
Sophia
found
takes
the
off
song-
there. See if they see if that foreman takes off or anything.
You see that he's kind of eyeballing her, but he sees that you're watching and goes back to his meal.
You know, that's not a bad idea to have one of us stay down here and I'll head over to apartment 6.
I'll be completely oblivious. And when I'm done with my meal, go to the room. I don't know what those weirdos are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. It was all double speak between those two. I have no clue what the heck is going
You
on.
and your devil tongue.
I don't know.
You and your
It was-
twisty moon speak.
It was delicious mutton. My compliments to the chef.
It actually was quite tasty.
Yeah.
It was lamb and mint.
Yeah, and seeing as how, we've only been eating, been choked full for the past 2 days celebrating our hero-ness, it had been good.
Yeah, your fitted armors, you got a little bit of gut.
Yeah, straight through and poke out through the seams. Yeah, I better go sleep this off.
Joke's
how it
on
works
you.
for
That
dwarves.
was Soylent Lamb.
Soylent Lamb.
So,
I don't have my powers anymore.
no!
so Fengli, you're just staying out there, just taking your time.
Yeah, just taking my time and just watching to see if the guy doesn't. I'm trying not to be too subtle about it, but he's not exactly one to.
So you're giving him the eye fingers, so it's not
A
subtle.
little bit.
Gotcha. Just to let him know
No,
you're
no.
onto him.
I just don't have I don't have the capability of it. I can pick up what he's doing. Like I'm getting the signals that he's throwing at me, but I just don't know how to send him back. Come on.
He said, what is it? Sending me free range. I'm sending back base.
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure if that's from anything, but that sounds about right.
Bismarcky.
Oh,
Shooting over my head.
all I
now.
know is you got what I need.
That's that song. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's all I know of that song.
Yeah. So who's all heading? You're staying in there. Arcadios, what are you doing? Pining for your bird.
Birdie.
You're at the window, like Snow White.
Hands against the window. Doing a wing against the window.
Fogging it
You are
up.
the wind beneath my wings.
Make a little heart.
Does this glass
Um,
seriously tell me if I finish it, I have a plus 10 wisdom?
That's correct.
I'll probably go with Abraham.
Okay. Are you hanging outside the door or are you going in the room?
Whatever he prefers.
No, come on, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not his room.
No, I mean,
Walk right in there.
Yeah.
We've been-
When you come in there, Sophia stops, looks down the hall, shuts it, and she goes, "Sorry, I'm being tailed."
figured you would be.
I wasn't lying. I am working for the Illuminated Order. It's a group of scholars out of Tailmorn. It's one of the biggest scholarly, if not the, in the world organizations.
Yep.
The Bloodstone Keep. About a year or so ago, there's a Bahauti girl, 6 or 7 at the time, that stumbled across some ruins. I've been sent out here to investigate. Unfortunately, an individual by the name of Emile Anton also got word of it. He's, for all practical purposes, a tomb looter. He used to be a teacher at the Unseen University.
Belloc.
Yeah, basically. And was booted out because he was found that he was stealing artifacts and selling them to the highest bidder. And then when he was found out, he killed the person who found it and became a freelancer. He's not a good guy to have on your back. Former Magus instructor.
Mm-hmm.
Greedy man.
Yeah.
Won't stop at it. The only thing that matters to him is money. I can respect that.
I mean, up until the killing part, yeah, you had me.
But as far as the girl goes, it took me a while to track her down. Once her story got out, her family decided that discretion was a better part of valor. It was bringing attention to them that they didn't necessarily want. Luckily, I got friends among the nomads. They gave me a bit of a leg up in finding her. I gotta tell you, if finding her was hard as a walk in the park compared to getting her to talk. She wasn't scared or anything. It was more like she just didn't want to break a promise. Bit by bit, though, I got parts of the story out of her. The nearest as I could put together, her family was camped on the north part of the Horns, about a day or so from here. She broke a cooking pot and was scared of being punished, so she ran away. It didn't take her a whole lot of time to get lost. She said she wasn't real sure where to go, so she kept following a broken old road she came across, hoping it would take her home. Instead, she found herself in a valley filled with statues and broken pillars, she said, that were covered in a weird writing. She wandered around that for a while before getting tired. She leaned against a bit of rock and found herself falling through it. The little girl said that there was another road that led to a big palace, as she called it. She walked to it and found this. Sophia opens up her sack and flips through it and pulls out a broken piece of obsidian that has the cuneiform writing of Old Ashir in it. She gets a little vague here. No matter what I tried, she really didn't want to talk about this. The only thing I got out of her was that some winged cat man took her home and made her promise to never come back or tell anybody where that palace was. She was gone for about a day. Her family said that she was perfectly fine. They found her on the outskirts of camp. They were drawn there because of a big winged shadow, they said. Nobody got a good look at what it was.
Okay.
Now, I've been working on translating this, and it's kind of fortuitous that you're here. If you wouldn't mind giving me a hand, maybe we can decipher this.
How much money you got?
Well,
Just kidding. Let's go.
no, that's... See, I work for the Illuminated Order, and if you guys... Well, if you want to make some money, you said you were hard up.
Helping interpreting it, no problem. But let's take a look at it, and we'll see where it takes us from there.
We're hard up. Okay. I'm not in the room. We are respected hotel owners. I have you know.
Well, he said you guys were poor.
I know what he said. But remember, she's got plenty of booty equity.
Well, she has worked up. There's not many people in my life that I trust. My brother and his circle of friends are one of the few.
His circle of friends are one of the few?
Or amongst the few.
There we go. I think that's... Yeah. Beer's already got to you, Brett.
Look, I am always here to help you with semantics.
This is the most pedantic podcast ever. Yeah. She goes, well, what I'm hoping is supposedly in this area where she was lost, according to legend, is the hidden burial tomb of the founder of the city-state of Ashir, Anki.
Guys, the whole reason I went out into the world is for stuff like this.
I'm sleeping.
What could be there could potentially change how we view history.
Okay.
And I want to get to it before somebody like Emil Anton, because he's just going to strip it and sell it. We're seeking to preserve it.
How do you know he's been telling you?
Well, apparently the same people that told me where the girl was told him. And I've seen him sneaking around. I thought I lost him in Banipal, but apparently one of his toadies there slipped into the bar where we're talking.
So 2 questions. How did it come to pass that the same people told him, and how did it come to pass that you found out about it?
Well, the story kind of got out. There's a coppersmith that goes amongst the tribes and fixes their stuff, a tinker. And he doesn't really owe any loyalty to anyone.
Roma.
And we heard, are you wearing a helmet? I came to him. He told him. Emil followed me, came to him as well, offered him more money. Money talks. So you look at, and she goes, my assumption is it's something very important because this is obsidian. They wouldn't take the time and effort to put something in obsidian unless it was really important. Give me a linguistics roll, please. At a +4.
Oh, well. Where'd it go?
Wow.
Knowledge. Oh, plus 13. 23 plus 4, 27.
Nice. The two of you sit down and you start to crack it. It's in a very antiquated version of Asheran, language that you do speak, but you managed to break it, and it's a it would have been a plaque or something that had been hung up, like a declarative plaque that's been broken, and this is what you can translate.
All right. And then did the hordes of the fettered priest break against the might of Anki like a black wave against a stone. Its minions and cult strove to twist the minds of the sons of Ashir, but their lies and the temptations of shadowed pleasure, giggity, they offered, the shadowed pleasure they offered found no purchase in the souls of the pure. Let all see the glory of King Anki, the voice of Ashir, and bearer of her holy light, for it is he that shattered the power of the way of chains and, shattered the way of chains. I like that. And ...
Oh no. He was only able to make one tweet before he passed.
He wouldn't bother to write ... before he died.
Perhaps he was dictating.
It's the legendary black beast of
So you obviously had a plan before you had this fortuitous encounter with me.
The plan was to go up and scout it out, and then hire some locals. But if you're here, I'd rather trust you guys.
I was going to say, hire just randoms? You came here all the way on your own? I mean, the organization you're working for has quite the resources.
It does, but when you get caught in an ambush and all your team gets wiped out by a angry mercenary wizard, there's not a whole lot you can do.
I do know about angry mercenary wizards.
I don't.
So we know who's backing you. Who are we going up against? It's not just a random college professor.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if he's being funded. I don't know if he's just on his own. I didn't really stop to talk with him. But you do bring up a good point, because he is a mercenary and he wouldn't just venture out on his own.
Well, I don't, but another random bearded fellow does. Before we decide what's going to happen, I'd rather bring all my group into this.
Are they trustworthy?
Well, more trustworthy than me.
Well, that's not saying much. I mean, there was that time you shoved the guy into the middle of the chariot path for a septum.
Hey, that's the last time he ever tripped me in the lunch hall.
So, are you going to go with him, or?
Sure.
So
Go with them where?
we'll make the arrangements. It's going to take a couple hours, but when everyone's ready to go to sleep and the inn is winding down, the water inn, I'm going to drag everybody up here to sit down and talk. And
Okay. So they explain the situation to you guys.
Yeah, we're not doing anything. I mean, we're not on our own little doodah, but that's fine. I'll back you.
how far away is this?
About a day from here.
Same direction we've been traveling?
No, different way.
So
You're heading east. This is northeast.
Okay.
So overall, basically, this is a fact-finding mission kind of thing. Because the little girl and everything, they're all back. She just had a story to tell. We're just going to see what's there.
my fact-finding missions are not just for facts, but facts you can convert into money.
Well, sure. But I mean, that's we're not. I mean, there's no teenagers lost in the dirt. There's no horrible bad person that we need to go take down. It's just we need to go here and learn
And make money.
I'm good with that.
Well, she says we can. This is the deal that I'm going to offer you guys. I mean, clearly, I can't just let you. Well, yeah, not let. I mean, I guess I really can't stop you if you wanted to. But I'm there to get artifacts from the past, learn from it, and transport it to where it can be preserved for future generations. We're not thieves or anything. We're not raiders of anything lost.
What? No crystal skulls.
Or
Yeah,
otherwise something facing
no
its own
temples
doom.
of doom.
Yeah. No Last Crusades. But as a representative of the Illuminated Order, I can, for everything you find, I can offer you fair market value and pay you for it, if that's considered equitable.
Our hotel could use another wing.
I think that is something that we're going to have to address on a case-by-case basis.
Well, if it's something I'm interested in, I can pay you guys a fair value. Obviously, I don't carry around thousands of gold in my purse, but I can give you a letter of credit backed by Illuminated Order that you can cash in at any major city.
I know you're good for
Put it on this debit card.
you're good for it, but we'll take that up on a case-by-case basis depending on what we find.
But, I mean, again, this could be huge because, I mean, Anki was never even, no one really even knew if he truly existed or if it was just like a legendary figure. I mean, even at the dawn of the Assyrian Empire, he was considered a legend.
Well, it's written in volcanic rock, so let's go.
This is the first piece. Well, we can set out tomorrow morning if you want.
You guys good with that?
Yep.
Sure.
I have a belly full of
I'm
pork and mead.
I'm still out
Sorry,
in the
juice.
common room there. So
Which actually, no, I'd rather have this conversation. The conversation we just had, I'd prefer to have when everyone is there. So our
we'd mentioned
sense motive guy could let me know. Because, I mean, I trust
Right.
this lady, but
You see the guy waits for about 20 minutes to see if she comes back and then just leaves.
okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother following him. Not right
Yet.
now.
can we have a bird that could follow him?
Yes. Very nondescript 4-foot bird. The whole time doing that.
Well-
Oh my God.
Well, actually, what happened is Stybella found a goat and just carried it off, so she's busy.
Well,
Gross. So there's like weird crow goat babies running around.
No,
We
to
didn't
eat.
All
feast
of them
upon.
procreate with it.
Eat it. I'm sorry.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I can't help myself.
considering that we have cat men flying around the place, yeah,
Well, that's right.
I,
There was something mentioned about flying cat men.
yeah,
This will be gross.
Goats are
That'd be
pretty
like
good
a
looking.
weird three-way.
I like
Sounds
their
suspiciously like a sphinx.
their satanic eyes are
Ooh.
kind of.
I apologize. I didn't even think about that.
Well,
Maybe like a sphinx. Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
the thing is,
Yeah.
like, that ring that we fetched back in the first adventure, didn't that have a sphinx on it?
Yeah, it's called the Ring of the Sphinx.
Yeah. Okay, so
In
there's
fact, the person
Well-
who's funding this wants you to find the command words for the ring.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
because that
distinct possibility. There's
Yeah,
a connection.
because
there.
wasn't that ring was the leader of the underworld? What's her face? Right? Wasn't that her? It was her family.
It was like a
ring.
family thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alicia.
Right.
Aaliyah, sorry.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down with the clown.
Yeah, when I come in, yeah, your tail's gone. I didn't go out and follow him. I figure it's a
she
desert.
had a tail.
Yes, I'm sorry. She's not entirely human.
Wow.
Maybe
I'm
a bit of a
sorry,
hybrid.
I'll stop with that. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, but as far as the trek goes, yeah, that sounds perfect. We're out here for those kind of reasons anyway, and might as well take a look into something like that. Considering we're looking for what we're looking for, that seems like a step in the right direction.
Yeah, this town was supposed. This is the town where we're supposed to be like getting a fair trade for our mining equipment, correct?
Yes.
So we can start out in the morning by bantering and getting unloading some of our goods.
Halil
become
says
money
that if you
cash.
want, he can handle that. He said, if you guys are going to be gone for a couple days, that works out. We can let the drovers rest, and it gives me time to make some deals and probably turn more money.
Great.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Can you
Thanks,
give us
Leo.
about 4 days?
I'm down with clown.
4 days too much?
Sure, exhibition.
Okay.
However long you need.
More than likely, it's just going to be 3, but we might need 4 just in case.
And just to make sure that she is being like straightforward with you, just to see if there's anything that she's holding back. Sense motive of 23.
She doesn't appear to be lying.
All right, she checks out. All right, boys. So we're going out,
All right.
putting ourselves
fired
down
up.
some Catman.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a good night's sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Woo.
Now, is this more or less comfortable than the caravan here?
It's a bed, so yes, it's a little bit more comfortable than sleeping on the dirt.
It's
I
sand.
don't know.
Yeah. I don't have to share it with everybody else. Just mine.
I was kind of wondering, like the
Spider
it's-
camels.
Yeah.
Ooh, it seemed like the
You mean
Balmati
camel
tents
spiders?
might.
Okay.
The Balmati tents might be pretty nice.
No, yeah, it's and Halil said that Ishmael gave you guys enough money to cover it. It's his treat.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
I'd hope so. I mean, thank you.
As you're using his knife as a back scratcher.
Yeah.
For all the good it does me. You settle into sleep.
I don't like.
Arcadios.
Yo.
Give me a perception roll.
You fail.
Ooh,
No,
maybe.
probably not.
18.
You wake up in your room and it's dark. It's probably about 3 a.m. And you swear you heard like it almost sounds like this. Like something being raised and dropped back into place.
Okay.
Coming from the far end of your room. As you're laying in the
Brent dropped his dice.
no, it was a pencil.
Brent dropped a pencil.
I got it. Oh.
And then he screamed.
Ugh, you know I put my mouth on that,
Then
right?
somebody whapped the table.
Sorry.
Gross.
I washed my feet today. You're good.
and then he dropped it again.
Brent just dropped his pencil.
I'm rubbing this one on my Smurf before I give it back to you.
Thank
I
you.
feel we should tie a lanyard to that and put it on your wrist.
Eeny,
Like a
meeny,
Wiimote.
miny,
He'd
moe.
poke himself in the eye with it if you did
I
that.
wonder
Which is
where
more funny
the
to you.
marker would go.
Arcadius, as you're sitting there for a moment, it almost like like someone picked up a log, dropped back into place, is almost what it sounds like. And then you hear with like a tea kettle or something in your room.
A tea kettle.
Someone put the cozy
Don't
on.
have that on your soundboard, do you?
No. Okay.
Nice. Not
Does
bad.
have Mr. Meeseeks,
I'll get
though.
up and investigate.
As you step out, you realize you wake up and you realize it's not a tea whistle; it's a hissing.
Oh, no.
Oh, I like that. That was
Like
good.
snaky?
Group gasp.
Like a snake always hissing.
You hear a.
So there's a cat too?
What is your touch attack or touch AC?
17.
32.
You manage to move aside, and you feel like droplets of something hit on your face,
Oh.
and it immediately starts to burn.
Look,
But it
put
missed
them in
your
your
eyes.
mouth.
Grab the blanket off the bed and throw it at it. In that direction. I don't know.
Make a range touch attack with a 4 penalty.
Like a towel and naked gun.
Ooh, no.
The tiny net is a death
That's a
sentence.
You throw it, and you just hear. But
What? Did
Do
you
I have
throw
like
it yourself?
a light in here anywhere? Or?
yeah, you can kick up a.
Yeah, just poof.
As you do, you see coiled at the far end is about a 10-foot long cobra.
Oh,
Natural animal? Regular?
Yes.
a big old cobra.
I'd be like,
Is-
hey, buddy, calm down, man.
Give me a handle
I
in.
know.
Is
And you
Destro
add-
right beside him?
I'm sorry, what?
Is Destro right beside him? I don't know. What is that?
That's a natural
Nat
20.
20?
Oh, There's a bunch of
Oh.
scratches on it.
We have a pet cobra now.
So, I mean, it's,
War cobra.
I don't have a great. It's 25.
You don't have a great one? Yeah, you're a ranger, so you add your level to it too.
Oh, so then 29?
The thing's agitated, but you begin to,
Take it easy, Tube Snake.
and you reach in your pocket and pull out the dead rat you always keep with you for just such a occasion.
Hey.
Just for this occasion.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, little mister, you look hungry.
Oh.
Nibbles.
Look, I've been keeping them in my pocket for you, keeping them all warm.
Nice and warm. Oh, all desert long? Gross.
As he,
Mummified.
he's had it since the first level.
Yeah, it's been in there.
I knew this was going to come in handy.
I always keep one in the freezer.
As you calm it down, you use your motions and you start to impress upon it images of going away, and it slowly calms down, becomes unagitated, and slithers out.
And then I make mongoose.
You let our free meal get out?
You're not going to eat the cobra.
Why not?
a 10-foot
We can
cobra
absorb
that
its power.
fed all of us.
Do you know how to properly prepare cobra?
Yeah. It's called fire.
What is it, like fugu?
You just don't eat the head. That's what bad stuff-
poison,
Right.
tasty snake.
It's exactly like it is.
Okay. After he takes off, I'm going to get up and we have our separate rooms.
Yeah.
Okay. And
As he
Really?
slithers
I
off,
always
you
thought we
hear.
were in the same room.
No, you're in separate rooms.
Really? Seems awful expensive.
You're not paying.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
All right.
From out in the wall, you hear, "Oh, snake!"
wow.
My leg.
Oh, it's singing at me. Ah.
Okay.
One of my absolute favorite memories
Fitting cobra.
as a child was we went up to the Seney Wildlife Park in the Upper Peninsula, and there was a woman from Ohio. There was a goose with goslings, and she's like, "Oh, it's singing to me." As this goose has its head all, and, and she's like, "Oh, look at the goose! It's singing! It's so happy!"
It's
and
a
then
jaunty tune.
it just laid in. I mean, it chased her probably a good 150 yards across the parking lot.
I hate geese.
They're the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why people are afraid of geese.
I will just
I really don't get
It's
it.
not a fear thing. It's just that they crap everywhere.
No.
come at
you
me,
see-
bro. I
you
will
see
grab
the-
you by your
yeah,
head
you see
and
the videos
spin you.
of people run away from a
Nope.
goose or a swan.
I refuse.
No.
Nah.
It's a bird with no teeth,
Yep.
and it has a really long neck.
They have serrated bills.
Yeah, what do you do?
It does hurt if they bite, but it hurts them even more if you kick them and then grab them by the neck and spin them
Yeah.
over your head.
When they bite, their heads aren't moving. It's real simple to grab a hold and just give it a quick shake, and it's done.
We here at Are You Wearing a Helmet do not condone random goose cruelty.
No, actually,
No,
Bob.
it's not
Bob.
random.
Bob's a card-carrying member of PETA. He's got us covered. There was no animal hurt in today's recording. Right?
Oh, man.
No,
That's
it's-
right. Directly thereafter.
It's coming right at me.
My only goose story, driving home one day, just closed the sunroof.
Oh.
And I see these geese flying over. Hey. And then I swear to God, I thought I was getting shot at. 'Cause it was like, and I was pelted by goosebumps, ma'am. And it was all across my car. It was like I just got painted.
Oh,
it was
man.
Every
the most disgusting thing ever.
Oh, that's awesome! Every year, the geese. When I went to Northern, every year it was a regular landing
yeah.
spot for geese,
Yeah.
and we would hide in the bushes, and all the geese are out there in the thing, and then you got the sidewalks to go between classes and buildings. The people walking down. The classes get out, so you got this big swarm of people walking down the sidewalk. You jump out of the bushes like buggity, 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 and the geese. Oh, they all take off. And geese, when they take off, they poo.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, I laugh so hard. There's people on the sidewalk, when their binders up. You just laugh and run away before they notice you. Oh,
I like
man,
it.
every
man.
year. It was awesome.
When I was a kid, my grandmother took me down to a park by the river called Browers Park, and it was late summer, and there was geese congregating the Muskegon River there, and there was a woman on a sun chair laying there. A goose flew overhead, and it was just like it was like a samurai film where they have the blood splatter. It was goose crap that just went from pelvis all the way up to the face.
Norden bomb sites.
Yeah.
What made it great is she was asleep and her mouth open. And she woke up.
Wow.
Yeah, go wash off in the Muskegon River. That'll clean you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, tried getting dunked. After Moron dumped me out of the canoe into the Muskegon River, I could never get that smell out of my shoes. A brand new pair of Nikes. I had them like 2 months, got wrecked.
What is with you and the Muskegon River and violent illness?
It's the Muskegon River?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the possibility of it going into your mouth?
Yeah.
That's why you drink beer the whole time, to kill the bacteria.
It's true.
Yeah, the last time I went canoeing, I went with Rick and some high school friends, and I got stuck with the most incompetent riversman known to man.
Yeah, you can't
That's-
handle that on the Muskegon River.
That's
that
because-
thing's cold during the summer.
This was the little Muskegon River.
No, that was the
Right?
Muskegon. No,
Was it?
was full-blown Muskegon.
Okay.
Because he went from Big Rapids to Rogers Heights.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got stuck with Mark?
Yeah. And he insisted on
It's
being
nice that he knows exactly who that is.
well, we
It's because I used to get stuck with Mark until he said he was coming along. And then I didn't get stuck with Mark anymore.
because I mean the guy outside of apparently anything to do with water was like, I mean, a Navy SEAL. The dude could do the most physically fit, competent human being I've ever met in
An
my life.
unbelievable athlete. Unbelievable.
Any sport, just picked it right up, could do
Perfect
anything.
combination of strength, agility, just unbelievable.
Yeah, and so
Wow,
I
settle
just
down.
Yep.
assumed
Sorry.
I just assumed that he knew how to canoe, and so he's like, "Well, I'll be in the back." I'm like, "All right."
That's a
No.
bad
And so
plan.
yeah, we're going sideways. I'm like, "What are you doing?" I turn around. He's drinking, got the oar. I'm trying to pile it from the front. That was fun. And then he
Not easy.
No.
drunk canoe 1
I'm really good at canoeing.
went by, and he goes, "Throw me a beer." Rick throws him a beer. Mark stumbles over the edge, falls flat in the river. And we're only like 2 feet from where it starts to level back up toward shore. And I said, "Well, I'll just go over here. You can stand up and get in the canoe." Moron grabs the side of the gunwales and pulls down. Wavaloom.
Yep. Yep.
And
I
so,
thought it was hilarious.
yeah. So I get dumped out.
Yeah.
There's beers floating down the river. And rather than help me, Rick goes to save the beer.
Priorities, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, it makes
I mean,
sense. You'll
beer,
float.
Beer can't save itself. I mean,
So,
You can swim.
You can swim.
Natural light can't.
so,
Natty lights, they kind of float, they kind of drop real fast, though.
Yeah. It's,
so I boot
weird.
Mark out. I'm like, "You're going with one of those two, not with me."
He sat in the middle of our canoe.
Yeah. And so I went on shore, grabbed about 20 pounds of rock to throw in the front.
Love rock.
I just wanted to leave at that point. I'm soaking wet. And Rick's like, "What's wrong, Mick? Can't handle a little water?" And so I'm going as far ahead of them as I can just to get out because I drove separate. And then I hear back go, "Where are you going, little bummelwaffa?"
So that's where that comes from.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome.
Oh, I was so mad. But anyway, so the Cobra has left.
Yeah, I'm getting up and scouting out, see if I can see anybody that like is fleeing the area. Whatever. trying
Well,
to,
there's
like,
no window or anything like that, but you can see where someone worked a chink into the logs of the wall.
Oh, and they slid it through from outside.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Bomick, not
Racist.
preferred nomenclature. You
Oh, good
terrible
Lord.
person.
It's,
She's so freaking Pete.
do they prefer the term
Asian
putty American?
please.
Buddy American.
What?
No, it's Putty a Sheeran. All right. Come on now.
Because I said a chink in the wall.
Oh, yeah. Boo.
Thank you. Appreciate that, actually.
I gave you jerky.
You know, this guy voted for the Chinese Exclusion Act.
What?
Yeah.
No?
Well, the
lost
Irish
again.
are already here.
1900s piece of legislation
Yeah,
over
I
on
know
the
what
West
it is.
Coast.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I mean, doesn't everybody know that? I don't know that.
Yeah. I watched the original Kung Fu. I know what it is.
I got that. That's pretty funny.
Sweet. We got this railroad built. Now leave.
Wow. Okay. This is venturing into.
No,
yeah.
that's what
That's basically
what
what
the
that
law
Yeah,
was.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Basically was. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Yeah.
If you could sweep up all the blown up pieces of your dead cousins.
Yeah. Yep. You only had
And,
like a 10% mortality rate building it, but you know, whatever.
Right.
This is a glorious
God.
dream I'm having. Is it morning yet?
Wow.
So how hard is it to edit this stuff out, Bob?
Way too hard.
Okay, so you run around on the outside of the end, but there's nobody there by that point in time. You can see the snake trail, and then a guy like, oh, snake, running away.
Okay.
That's why you use a snake, so you can beat it. Get your alibi, by down at the non-watering watering hole.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Duh.
Snake beatery.
Snake meatery.
Whacking day.
All right. Well, I'll go through and I'll check on everybody else and make sure everyone's good. And,
Yeah, they're all sleeping.
Yeah.
Why would it
I'd
just-
rather you not slip into my room unannounced.
Curious that
Do
it
it
just
all the time.
That's what concerns me.
If you've ever wondered why he took profession drawing, it's because he has a bunch of charcoal sketches of you asleep.
drawing. This is you in repose.
you have been drawn like a French dwarf.
Yeah, I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, so you can probably pose me too if you want to.
The dwarf at rest.
This is becoming Red Dragon-y. You wake up, he's tied up. Do you see?
What?
Do you see? Okay. But yeah, you can see, I mean, it's hard packed sand and dirt and everything like that. It's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like someone stood in front of there and then took off towards the tent town in the middle.
Tent town. Burn it down. We're guaranteed to get the right one if we get them all.
Yeah.
That's not me saying that because I'm awful good. I don't want to kill anybody. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. But somebody might say that. Just saying. Don't do that.
That chaotic evil voice in my head that I respond to often.
Hey, the voices are fine. You just, can't act on them. Oops.
Well, like I said, I'll check on everybody and probably just kind of keep a watch for a little while.
The sun comes up, and I'm assuming you're mentioning to everybody what happened.
Yeah.
Sophia goes, well, that was originally my room, but I moved to another one after someone took out, so I don't think it's anything personal.
Like you.
No,
Well,
like
at
the
least not
snake.
personal to you.
That's right.
Cut that snake.
That was a 10-foot African spitting cobra. Very deadly.
What's Africa?
Wasn't that a
Shirishi. Africa.
speaking of the Sherlock Holmes stories? That was a Sherlock Holmes story, wasn't it?
Yeah, speckled band.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But that was an Indian.
What?
It was a snake from India. I can't remember what it was.
You lost me.
It was a Sherlock Holmes story where a guy, spoiler alert for a 100-year-old story, where a woman was killed with a snake for an inheritance.
Crawling down from the ceiling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
Slithering.
don't do a lot of reading.
Yeah, it's overrated.
She goes, well, we should probably, I guess there's no real point in slinking out of town. They probably know we're here. Let's just go for speed.
Let's do it.
Dwarves aren't
Or-
built for speed.
We could do a direct. We're going to have a confrontation with these people eventually. We could either do it out in the on the road when we don't know it's coming, or we could find where they are now and take them out now.
Nah.
Well.
Let's go.
Blank stares. All right, let's go.
Well, if we do it out in the wilderness, then we can just leave the bodies there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to do it in town.
Oh, no village watch.
To be
Okay.
picked over by desert carrion. Yeah.
Sophia said, too, this guy has no problems burning everything around him down. I'd rather not have innocent people get hurt.
Ah.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
There are no innocents.
Wow, Judge
Wow.
Death.
I find you guilty of
Judge
life.
Merrick.
Ooh, I think I can do that. Isn't there a judge class or something like that?
Adjudicator?
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, yeah. Adjudicator. Ooh, that sounds great.
Law.
I am the law.
I was thinking of Montesante.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I really enjoy Judge Dredd. Prefer Dredd, but Judge Dredd I still go back and watch because it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
so comical and delightful.
Hilarious.
Okay, so you're split up, ready to go. Halil and Nahir have said that, yeah, they can handle everything here. Nahir says that if he doesn't hear back from him for 5 days, him and the scouts will go looking.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, cool.
Well, yeah, you still
Yeah,
got to pay
appreciate
us, so
that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
All right. Well, let's tally ho and sally forth.
Before we go, Halil
Sally
goes,
forth.
Nahir goes, well, do you want us to sell everything or do you want to keep something? Or
When
do
are
we
we
just
gonna-
unload here?
When are we going to go mining?
No, take time. Sell it all off.
Okay. He goes, I figure we could probably make turn a pretty good profit. Probably 1,700.
Oh,
All right. Well, take a usual broker rate, and
That's
you.
including it. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll 100%
nice.
expect 1,700 when we get
Nice.
back. And if you're short,
Yep.
you just got your hammer with a walnut. Weird how that sounds like breaking
Oh, man.
bones.
Ironic that was coming out of the dwarf.
All right. Well,
Yeah, sell that
Onward.
forth. Yeah. She has a horse.
Of course.
of course.
Your camels lag behind, except for the mighty dog bone.
Dogbone.
You leave probably about 7 in the morning. The sun's just starting to come up. You're good. You just set off at a brisk trot. You're about 15 miles out of town. And do you have like a scout ahead or anything like that? Or are you guys just riding in a clump?
Just
I'll go a little bit ahead, just to, you know.
All right,
give
give
I'm
him
in
a
the clump.
ranger. That makes perfect sense.
And
Super comfortable in the clump.
I'm hanging back a bit to see whatever we have that's chasing us.
If you could give me, you're in the head. If you give me a survival roll, please.
Yeah. 15.
Plus half your level because you're a ranger.
17.
You can see bits and pieces. As you get closer and closer to the mountains, you're going through the foothills. It gets harder, packed rock, more like a Badlands type thing.
Mhm.
It looks here and there. You can see where shod horses have come this way within hours.
Okay. So we're lagging behind a little bit. Okay.
There's a fairly established trail. There's an old road that runs through there. It becomes more and more disused. It forks and goes to the path through the Pass of the Bull. Could be that. Could be someone ahead, but
Okay.
It becomes a little bit more suspicious after you're past the fork because there's no reason to ever go that way,
Right.
and you still see it.
Okay, so they're heading where we're... Okay. I'll drop back.
Sophia says, they know about the valley, but... So they have a rough idea, the same as us, as to where it is. We might be walking into it. It might be we're being pinched. I don't know.
Okay. I'll have Stybella fly around a little bit and see what he can...
There
and get
we
a look
go.
at him.
Yeah.
She goes within like about a 2-mile circle, and she doesn't see anything.
Nothing. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
But you would guess from the tracks that they probably have a good 4 or 5 hour head start on you.
So they left at night.
And then they left the snake as a reward.
It was supposed to be a hug snake, not a spitting snake.
Oh, man.
Should have left it a python.
Boring myself. Let's go.
Yeah,
There we go.
Gradually, it gives way again to broken, rocky, red and yellow sandstony type stuff. You can see that here and there, it looks like old lava tubes and stuff flowing down. You guys find what it probably at one time was a riverbed, but it's been long since dried up. And she goes, Sophia goes, well, give me a minute. Let me scout around here to find where the camp was. That'd be probably the best to start to try to find the trail is where she was camped.
Should we, never go alone?
Well, I'd say, instead of sending just the mage out to scout, we might send the person who's built to scout.
Yeah. So why don't you hang with your bro, or have somebody to go with?
Okay.
Just so we know that they're out here. Let's not be dumb and go out by yourselves.
She goes, well, I appreciate the concern, but I assumed we were going to go as a group.
Oh,
More eyes are better.
Say I.
Oh,
I apologize.
I'm so used to being alone, and then the wind blows by.
I'm so alone.
Okay.
I need a not dwarf.
That hurts.
And she pats you on the cheek.
that's a low blow.
That
And
cuts,
she-
that cuts
But
She leans in and goes, it's supposed to. No.
Still not impressed.
It's probably about noonish. The sun's getting up there, but it's oddly cooler around here.
Okay.
And she goes, I think I found it. And has you guys spread out. If you guys could each give me a perception roll, please.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Not as good as them.
All right.
Go to 24.
And 26.
Okay. The two of you, about the same area.
I got a 13.
You just stare off into the rising sun. You look like a turkey trying to drown in the rain. You find it's like a broken footpath, but curiously enough, you can see here and there ancient, wore down, eroded, but looks like this used to be paved.
Old road, huh? Cool. We found something.
It's pretty narrow and steep. You wouldn't be able to bring the camels up, but the horse could probably make it.
A horse is more sure-footed on rocky terrain than a camel? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it?
Camels are meant for flat. They got big pads.
I hate camels and horses.
Well, and a camel
They hate you.
doesn't have camel shoes, so it's probably
Camel shoes?
Well, what do you call them?
Nothing. You don't put shoes on a camel.
Well, exactly. So it probably wouldn't be good for their feet.
Toes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a feeling Dogbone will guard them.
Dogbone,
Good job, Dogbone.
king of camels.
Yeah, I caught.
Yeah.
I'm just
Right,
praying.
let's go.
Yeah, let's disembark and head on up.
Done.
Yep.
Let's go.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going again?
Following the road.
Up. Gotcha.
That road.
We go up.
Cool.
At one point in time, it was probably a fairly level road, but it looks like there's been some sort of seismic activity that's broken and shattered it.
All right.
It gets a little rough going. You guys have probably been scrambling up it for a good 3.5 hours or so, putting it about 3:30.
Doors don't really scramble. I'm feeling pretty comfortable going up the broken road.
As you're going up there, you see it looks like people have led horses up here recently.
Oh, all right.
All right. Can
Going
we,
to assume that's the people that we're chasing down, so they found it.
if I ask our ranger fella, do we have any idea the size of the party?
Give me a survival roll.
A what roll?
Survival. It really almost sounded like you said a rut roll.
That's exactly what I heard.
19.
You guess it's a pretty sizable party. It looks like it's grown considerably since the tracks. You'd guess anywhere between 10 to 20 people.
Yowza.
So we got to take them piecemeal.
I make sure the bow's strung.
Well, okay.
It almost as if by magic, you come up to the lip of the trail, and you see it widens out into a sheltered vale in the middle of these mountains. The vale's pretty decent size, probably about a mile from one side to the other, and it's strangely clear of sand and rock and everything like that, and poking up throughout various places are crumbling, eroded statues whose features have been completely dissipated, and steles.
What is that? What's a stele?
Like those obelisks, the Egyptian obelisk-looking things.
Oh, a stele.
Yeah. I always thought it's called stele. I've never actually heard it said.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't even know the
stele.
word
Yeah, it's weird.
written, spoken, or otherwise.
Stele.
Stele.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's serious. I've never heard it spoken.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get from having too many history classes.
Yeah. You see like pillars and everything like that. At one point in time, some of these pillars were probably a good 60, 70 foot high.
What? I'm not a big fan of history.
I thought you were thoroughly enjoying the last 15 minutes.
Well, I'm just sitting here, hanging out, getting ready to do,
So
do something.
the obelisks, is there anything written on them? Do we?
You're a ways away.
Oh,
It's
And if it eroded away the facial features, I'm guessing it probably eroded away any writing.
Let's go inspect.
possible.
it's like a narrow opening that goes out into the vale. It's like a cleft.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm not seeing any activity.
Give me a perception
there?
roll.
Well, that's an
Oh.
at 20, so we're looking ourselves at a 34.
Okay, you see probably about 100 feet away, behind a broken pillar, you see like a glint of metal.
All right.
Somebody's got a sniper rifle.
Going to keep going on here, but I'm going to say there's somebody hiding for us behind that pillar up there.
Sweet.
Keep 'em moving,
Keep
guys.
traveling forward.
Okay. There will not be a surprise round since you are aware of them, but let's draw.
Let's go to the map.
I'm going to take a drink of soda.
Yeah. You do that. Wow. Thing's just a resonance chamber. Just
That was really loud. Louder than I anticipated.
Okay. So it opens up. It's about a 20-foot opening. You guys are coming out of. This is sure cliffs to the side of you.
Okay.
Ken, if you could. Let me just do
Let
this.
me get me out of the way. There you go. Rock and roll, mister. So
Yeah.
apparently the veil is map size.
Just follow the laser
Well, this
light.
isn't the whole. It's
Oh,
the pertinent area. If you could move your.
hopefully. Once I run away and force it to get bigger.
That's what she said.
By running away,
Forcing it.
get bigger. Baby.
There's a broken column, 20 foot. It's 10 foot wide by 20 foot long.
So it's like it fell down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getcha. How tall is that? Or how,
It's about 5 foot high.
are we 5 foot? Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't see you.
And then there's one right here. It goes to there and it shatters. And goes up. And then there's one right here.
That one almost looks like a Easter Island one. It's got a big old.
Oh, I
got a
see
big
the
old-
nose.
Yeah, got a big old
Oh, yeah,
schnoz.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And it looks like, this right here, some effort has been made to, rocks have been piled up about 20 foot wide.
All right, did they make a snowball fort?
To about here.
Mm.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's.
So many rocks.
Yeah, it looks like debris and everything have been piled up to form like a choke point type deal. And
Way
you
to
guys,
choker.
guys are coming in through here.
All right. Get me right
Hello.
up there.
Well, we're sitting. What are you using for Sarah or whatever her name is?
For her, I am using this.
All right.
All right.
Little torchbearer guy.
Girl.
Pointing the wrong way. All right.
Mhm.
Now, if you could put these guys, these will be the archers. These are, I'm afraid that they're small size minis, but they're humans.
All right. Where are we going?
You
There's
put two here
There's two over there.
and then two up here.
Very good. There you go.
Yeah. There we go.
And let's take a little picture there. So we know what we're talking about. Oop, that is going the wrong direction.
With them each, if you could put these swordsmen right here for me, please.
One sword guy there.
And then two over here on the one pillar.
Swordsman.
Two sword guys over here.
Ooh. He's got a bendy sword.
Mm.
And if you could put these guys.
What the?
What the?
Wow, that,
Who are these
Yeah.
ding dongs?
well, he said
They're
10
Death Lords. Dude. Not cool.
Said like 15, 20 guys.
Well, I didn't realize it was
Half
going
of
to be
them.
all. I didn't realize it was going to be all of them one time. And he's back over here. Does he look like a spell slinging kind of douche?
Right. You see in the back with a bodyguard is a short-ish, probably 5.5 foot tall,
Okay.
but powerfully built, broad-shouldered individual wearing a traveler's robe and carrying a staff.
Mm.
This
Hey.
guy
Does,
would stick back there, fellas.
Does
Why don't-
anybody get a massage, Bob?
Why don't I get a bodyguard?
You've got a bodyguard.
Oh, if you could put
It's
the last
Ken.
swordsman,
So what are we doing?
put him right next to him.
Oh, so this is his
Let me go.
bodyguard there?
Yep.
All right.
With him are, they can see you.
Maybe we can talk this out.
You see that he has like a sorted riffraff, various mercenaries from all over the place. But the archers, they're all tall, dark-skinned, broad. They almost look like they're kin to each other, wearing like antiquated bronze mail, armed with gigantic longbows. If someone has a knowledge local,
Let's just bribe these dinks.
I do. But it's a 13.
Not any
So,
better.
does Eric
much
get chastised for using a dice roller?
everybody gets one. That's his one.
This is his one.
I'm
What?
using it too.
Nothing wrong
These
with
guys look really familiar, but you really can't place them. The bows they are using are large, powerful composite longbows,
Crepes.
and they seem to be handling them very skillfully.
You sure you don't want to try to
boy.
bribe them? Acadios.
Try to what?
Bribe them.
Bribe 'em.
Yeah. Bribe them. They're mercenaries. We can just tell them, hey, jerks, we'll pay you more. Go away. We got 1,700 gold waiting for us back in town.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all yours if you just piss off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
that'll
The mercenaries,
go.
let's just say leave.
It'll work.
I'm just saying.
Are you offering the money?
Yes.
You hear chuckles,
We can pay better.
and then you hear, or we can simply take it off your corpse.
Yeah, but we don't have it
We didn't bring
on
it with
us.
us, you stupid butthole.
How about you roll for initiative then, you stupider butthole?
Whoa, guys. What's going on here?
That is above 10. Hooray. Where's my
All right.
again?
I've got it.
Oh, there it is. I got it.
All right.
Merrick rolled a 14.
Getting looked at here.
14 for
Getting
Merrick.
looked at funny. A 14? That's better than mine. Yeah. Way better than mine.
Yeah, just like life.
You're better at
Mine's-
initiative?
mine's better
in
than
life
yours.
than me?
Just, overall.
Is it really,
I
though?
don't know about all that.
Oh, no, Brent, having experienced both of them.
But
What?
both of our beards?
I'm sorry. I'm going into a very dark place, and I got to stop it. Sorry.
Yeah, please.
What's going on?
Okay, so Merrick.
Hey, mister, what's happening?
Yeah.
Merrick. Your initiative.
As previously mentioned, 14.
Well, I'm also trying to do everyone's initiative, so I don't pay attention to your gibbers.
Well, you could have your
Arcadians,
initiatives already
18.
done.
Fengley,
Looking at a 7.
Abraham.
21.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
go get him, pew pew guy.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are a lot of dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a
What is
lot of
the
guys.
this big old pile of rocks here? Is this again like a 5-footer, 2-footer, or something that we can, like,
It's
hide behind
it's
kind
just
of-
like it's not it's piled up rocks to make like a slow you down type deal.
okay.
broken-
So
yeah.
it'd be like hindering, but doesn't
Correct.
provide cover.
No.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
Not that I'm
Fengley,
that
what's
fast in the first
your initiative modifier?
Who, me?
Fengley.
Going at a +2.
Okay. Well, I know where you're going.
Dead last. Hooray.
Can't
I thought I
remember.
was going to say straight to the bed, please.
Yeah,
Okay, top of the round. You
it's
see
going
that the
to
archers,
place.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, that. There's a few.
Why in the devil would an archer be? Oh, never mind.
You see this one skirt around over to here?
Okay.
So one archer takes off around a broken column so we can get line of sight to it.
Yep.
And then these two just. This one will. Yeah. This one will move.
He's going to provide backup for the other archer.
Yeah, this one will move to here.
Okay.
And then his compatriot will move right behind him.
Yes,
To there.
archers. Get closer.
And then this one will move right to here.
All right.
'Kay.
So the
All
archers
right.
fan out.
This one takes a shot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. We'll take a shot at Fengli.
Oh, boy.
You did say you have your bow drawn, right?
Yeah, I've got it.
He
Okay.
likes your bow. He wants it for himself.
Yeah. Gonna get it.
Does a
Almost.
14 hit you flat-footed?
No.
Second one does the same thing. Actually, the bone archer there, the skeleton archer, takes a shot at Arcadios.
Arcadios, no.
Does a 24 hit you flat-footed?
Ugh. There
Yes.
we go.
I guess that's a yes.
You will take 10 points damage.
Yeah.
The ones up to that hit fan behind the pillar, you see him scuttle out, shoot. Both of them taking shots at Fengli.
Oh, boy.
That will miss. And does a 17 inch flat-footed?
17 does.
Okay. You will take 9 points damage.
Oh, no.
The arrows fly. You feel that these have some sting behind them, as
Yeah.
if there's great power behind them. And these archers, as a fellow archer, you really appreciate the skill that you are seeing. Abraham,
I mean, 2 of those arrows hit. It's better than mine.
Abraham,
Where's that mage?
It's
one
right
of the
there.
rope in the back.
Okay.
In that green cloak.
I'm within range. Wand of shield. I got your magic missile right here, mage.
That's good stuff.
Are you moving at all, or? Well, I guess you have to pull it out. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Merrick.
I will go ahead and be like, you, my friend, require added wisdom
Oh,
of
yeah.
Malak.
Yeah.
And I will cast Owl's Wisdom on
Fengli.
Fingley. I had it. And there you go, bruh.
Ooh,
And,
thanks, buddy.
And then I
Owl's
will move
Wisdom.
just a little bit off to the side here to hopefully get out of the way.
Oh, that is
plus 4.
rad.
Plus 4 to your wisdom, of course. For
Those are all touch spells, right?
yes,
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure. I was right there next to him, so that's why.
Well, it's pertinent because that's what I'll be doing next.
Well, I'm
That's
trying to
good.
remember. It's either that or it's short. I'm pretty sure it's touch, but
Yeah, I couldn't
it's
remember.
just
which.
looking at it.
Is it touch?
It's
pretty sure it's touch. Okay. So yes, you gain added wisdom, my friend.
Yeah, that is everything that I want. It is
Your-
all the things.
Your actions pleases Malak.
Yeah.
Okay, so Arcadius.
Suddenly, Malak brand pops up on the bow. Oh, sweet.
Super cool.
Arcadios.
Cadios
We'll move up.
Arcadius is
moving up to the pile
Busting.
of rocks.
busting Smurf.
Yeah, that
Up to
off
the
there
fray.
will be hindering terrain.
Where's Mr. Birdie?
Flying around doing something.
Oh, doing something. I was figuring out.
But how? It's just rubble. It's not like a
Yeah.
thing that will
Yeah.
ever cover or anything.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. Go prone.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I mean, you could. I mean, it's a hearty +4
It's true.
DAT AC.
Is there such a thing as like hiding behind my big shield?
If you had a tower shield, but you don't.
No. That's what I want.
Too bad.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Double move up here. Good thing.
So you were
So Kato was
flickety running.
hugging
through
the side of the
sandy
valley there.
And I'll start to dig through my pocket for a stank bomb.
Yeah.
sand.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, it's stinky sweet.
Got a little cream for your coffee right here.
Okay. Well, that'll be a move action to dig it out, so you can't do it after double moving.
That's why I said start.
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a spoiler for next round.
Sophia walks up to Feng Li,
Ooh.
Do-do-do-do.
and you see she starts to hum a bit, and she touches you. And as she does that, you start to waver and blur. You have blur on you.
What?
Thank you.
And she's helping.
Yeah. Song 2 starts blaring.
Okay, Arcadios, as you sit there, you see that the mage figure, again, you're surprised to see he's a mage. I mean, he's got like big, broad bull shoulders and rippling arms type thing. He sees you coming around the side, and he raises up a short stick made out of polished, rod made out of polished obsidian. And you see energy crackle through it, and a green line of goo shoots out at you.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
You say.
Is it an actual line that would
No, it's just like it's almost like a
Ray.
like a splap of acid.
Well, I was
coming out.
hoping it was a lion so we could hammer his own dudes. What a dink.
Potential crit.
Oh.
No.
Wow. Talk about the agony and the ecstasy. A 20, then a 1. It won't confirm.
So, not a confirmation. There we go.
Yeah.
I know. Lost a D20. Can't do it. Yeah, I got you.
It hits you, and you hear like a sizzle as a blast of acid catches you.
Whoa, man, the colors.
I am.
It's a bad trip, man. It's a bad trip.
I can taste the color blue.
Okay. So, there is no saving throw. Okay. 7.
Math is hard.
You'll take 11 points of acid damage.
Holy cow. That is not a little.
Nope.
Hey, we've had a couple of days to rest and stuff, so we probably got our hit points back, right?
Yeah, you're back
Yeah.
up to full.
Oh, man. I haven't been to full in who knows how long.
So did you get that gun?
Spectacular.
The next round 2, you will take another 2d4.
Mm.
A little bit of stay
Ain't good.
power for acid.
Brush it off.
Mhm.
Huh. Quick, use baking soda.
Or just bacon.
This guy charges you.
Bacon makes everything better. Who? What?
That one?
Perfect. All according to your plan.
That guy moves to here.
So a couple of sword guys run in. This other sword guy is
You can move him here, please.
he's gonna go around the rocks. What a
Okay.
wussy.
Oh. Brought that phone.
They're just double moving.
Who
Put
is
him here, please.
Where? Who?
Yeah, him.
The dude?
Yep.
Meow.
Okay.
All right.
So the one that's charging you, Kenny Boy, comes in. You see that it's
Miss.
just like a tavern scum almost looking type of dude. He's got a scimitar and a cheap shield.
Mm-hmm.
He comes charging in at you.
Maybe after you take the first one or two down, we can say, that offer's still on the table. You guys just leave.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming these guys are humans.
For 5 damage. Yeah.
These dudes are humans. Okay. Well, what are we going to do to another?
And you see the one. This guy moves over to here.
So he just steps in front of the wizardy guy?
Mhm.
Okay.
Fengley.
Okay. Well, I've got that swordsy guy.
The blur will last for 5 rounds.
Wonderful.
Or is blur minute?
Well, regardless, I've got
Yeah, I'll look it up.
swordy guy right up next to me here. So I'm going to take a couple of shots at him.
Okay.
That's going to happen. All right. And
5 minutes.
oh, nice. So, couple of shots. Well, does a pair of 21s hit?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. Rolling that damage. Okay. Come on, D6s. Where you at? All right. Well, there we go. And there we go. So, coming in, he's over at close range there. So, got 5. Ooh. Oh my. So 15 damage on the one, and then
Yeah, he drops.
oh. Well then, that's that's a wasted shot. If 15 damage on the one drops.
Yeah, he comes, charging across the rocks. Bleh! Take him in the throat.
Oh, cool. All right, then the other shot just goes off. I will take a 5-foot step forward, and that's it.
Okay.
Boom, boom. I arrow the corpse, apparently.
Now you know.
Yeah. Guys, I didn't mean to do it. It just
Second round.
sort of happened.
You see this guy takes a line up at Abraham. Takes a shot.
I don't like it when anybody
15
takes
hit
aim
you?
at Abraham.
My armor class is a 10.
What?
You have
What?
dexterity. Should be 11.
Didn't you do your shield thing?
Yeah.
That made your armor class a 10?
That's plus 4.
Oh, 18. I'm still in second edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh.
Yes, that'll miss. Second one take a shot at you. That will miss. The two over behind the pillar take shots at Fengley.
Okay.
24.
24 would hit, but I'll slap it.
You have...
I have deflect arrows.
Oh, you do? Okay. Second one.
Wow.
Potential crit.
Oh, potential crit.
Maybe you should have swatted that one, you doofy.
Will not confirm.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
But there's a 20% miss chance because you have blur on you.
Correct.
Hey,
As the...
One off.
4. The arrow shoots and had you not been blurred, it would have cracked you one, but you see that the shot passes and you hear swearing from over there. Abraham.
You'll never catch me.
this is the desert, so is the floor sand?
Yes.
So if I do gust of wind, what's it going to do to the people that I do right in their eyeballs, kicking up the sand?
Mm.
I hear him just fine.
What do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
about that?
Oh. Gust of wind.
Mhm.
What's the range on it?
6 feet. I'm going to move forward 30 feet and then cast it and mess somebody's day up. But
Is it a cone?
It's a line.
Is it a line? Okay.
Yep.
I'd give them a fortitude save and see if they're blinded for a round.
Okay.
I mean, it's not going to be anything major, but I'd give you that. That's fine.
this is no cover, right?
No.
Okay. That's 60 feet. All right. Gust of wind at those two fine fellow archers.
Yeah.
10, 5, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45. Yeah, okay, that's good. You get him.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice one.
He steps up and does like an airbender thing. Whoosh.
Oh, really? I figured he'd go up there and pull his finger and then turn around.
Somebody pull my finger. That is exactly right.
The lead one, what's the DC? For that second level spell, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. No, I think it's third level spell, isn't it? No, second level spell.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Correct.
you can't cast second level
I
spells.
can't cast third
So
level
2,
spells.
your intelligence is a 5, right? Your bonus?
Yeah. Yep.
17. And do you have any spell focus?
Math.
I do not.
Okay, so 17. He will pass
But I can do.
your pool.
Uh-huh.
Well, should have thought of that before you cast it. The one behind will be blinded for a round, though.
Oh, nice.
So you got 1 out of 2. Merrick,
Hello.
your turn.
Yeah.
I
Make it happen, buddy.
can charge this guy. Biggity biggity boo. I'm not good at this.
Are you using non-lethal on the human?
Yeah. I kind of have to. So that's a what, -4, if I remember correctly?
Yep.
So this will be.
No, because remember your hammer. I thought your hammer had merciful on it.
Merciful. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't recall, and apparently I didn't write that down.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So never mind.
But you can't use the flame.
Okay.
Can he use irritating heat then?
Wow. That is a 24 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And that is a whopping 5 damage.
5 non-lethal.
And whack. And then I'll say, the offer still stands, but now there's no money. You can just leave and we won't put you down.
Arcadios.
Well, for round into this dude.
Yeah. I like that deal.
I'm just saying, you guys can just take off. You ain't got to leave your lives here.
18,
Miss.
24.
Hit.
Oh, yep, I better write that down. So I don't forget next time.
Here we go.
12 damage.
Whoo.
He is not looking good.
Kenny, it hurts.
Yeah, you wailed him good.
Hurts so bad.
I feel that you've done damage.
No,
So,
Mm.
12.
That got right in your brain, didn't it? Oh, yeah.
Right in my brain.
Oh, no.
That might
Oh,
be
no.
'Kay.
My beard got up on the microphone.
You see, as arrows clatter, Sophia kind of like low runs to there.
She scurries up right behind me. Hey, baby.
And you feel her come up and slap you on the back.
Ow!
Get him,
Good game,
Tiger.
son.
And she casts bull strength on you.
Ooh, hey.
Yeah.
Why, thank you. I mean, just for calling me Tiger, really. That's all I needed. Just to boost my my confidence. Somebody likes me.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's he doing?
I'm seeing lights. Seeing laser light.
Oh, Ken, the acid burns you again.
Oh.
Ah!
Can rub it on him. Rub it on that other guy.
For 9 points of damage.
Oh.
Just wrestle that dude. If I'm taking it, so are you.
Give him nuzzles. Acid nuzzles.
You see Anton walks to you here. Move him, please.
Who does?
Anton Chigurh. There or there?
Right there.
Oh, we named that dude?
It's the guy that's chasing her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't make that connection.
From his finger, 2 rays of light shoot out and
Pew,
crack
pew.
you. Merrick,
What?
2 rays of light hammer your chest.
Yes, I hear that. I'm hoping that they missed, though.
Well, as they're magic missiles.
Oh, never mind. I thought there was another ray.
Take 10 points of damage.
Ugh, ow, ugh.
Hooray for fun.
Well, you no longer get the option to run away. Everybody else, you can take off. You, sir, you're going down.
Oh, no.
Bleeding from his chest, the one fighting Arcadio surges in, takes a swing. 23. Does that hit you?
Mm-hmm.
These dudes
For
aren't your
6.
typical mercenaries.
Yeah.
Well, you see that he was kind of looking back, and then you see Anton there go,
Ah,
It looks like he wanted to break, but he's more scared of Anton than he is of death.
Which one? Which one was that?
More afraid of Anton than death?
Yes.
Ugh.
Which one said
That
he looked back?
This
that
guy.
one?
Yeah.
All right. Does he appear to be the leader of the mercenaries?
No, he's just a
Hey.
scrub.
Concentrate fire on Anton,
Well,
if at all possible.
I'm going to try to thin
These
the
ones
herd.
walk up right there and there.
These his two little bodyguard guys?
Yeah.
Okay. They get into formation around Captain Peckerhead.
And you see this guy. Move to there.
Mhm.
Does he provoke by going where he went?
He went. Oh, yeah, I guess he would have. So he stops right there.
Ooh.
Okay.
And takes a swing at you, Merrick.
I understand.
And we'll probably miss with a 17.
That is correct.
Okie dokie. Feng Li.
All right. Well, the one that just stepped up on Merrick there.
You can't see him from there. Dang him. So they concentrate fire on Anton.
Is he within 30 there? It's a switch.
I don't believe so. Here?
Yeah.
5,
15,
15, 20,
30.
30. Yeah, you're just shy.
Ugh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a perfect shot at him, and this guy is deadly aimed. This will be a part of a flurry. Okay, so there we go. Shot's gonna be.
Kind of wish they wouldn't call it perfect shot.
22?
Oh,
22
yeah.
to hit.
Yes.
Most times
Yes, yes.
not.
All right.
Mhm.
Sweet. So, looking at. Ugh. Okay, so 11 damage on that one.
Okay.
And following that up with a second shot. That one is one higher than the last one, so that should hit.
Mhm.
And we're looking this time at 17 on the second one.
For damage?
Damage.
Yeah, he drops.
Nice. That's what you get.
Yeah. Get off my bro.
Top of the third round. You see the archers stand back and they look trepidatious. And you hear Anton say in it's a language of these hill people from the east that you can recognize. Abraham, since the viewers can't see my finger pointing,
Mm-hmm.
he yells at them, sit and fight or your families die.
Mm.
And with a shrug, they turn back to shooting arrows at you.
What good is family anyway? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Your life, their lives, whatever.
2 on Feng Li, 2 on Abraham.
Okay.
Feng Li, you were missed.
One of those dudes over there is blinded, correct?
Yes.
Right.
2 on Abraham, 1 on Feng Li. Or 1 on Abraham, 2 on Feng Li. My apologies.
That works.
Look at me. I remembered.
One of them hits you, potentially.
Slap the second one.
And the one shoots
I
at
love-
Abraham.
I love deflect arrows.
Deflect arrows.
Will hit
Are you going to go with the thrown back?
Hell yeah, I'm going
for 7 damage.
damage. So much fun.
7 damage, Abraham.
That's
Gotcha.
awesome.
Never hits you. Abraham. These are Afghali hillsmen. They are shepherds and everything, but they are famed for their archery.
Okay.
They have been fairly impressive. I mean,
So
awful squishy,
I can
but-
start yelling at them in their own language, right?
Yes.
Okay. So one thing I'm going to do is cast Flaming Sphere on my mage-like brethren over there.
You cannot see him.
What do you mean I can't see him?
There's a big-ass pillar on the way.
He's behind this fallen down pillar.
I thought I was only 5 feet tall.
Yeah, so see.
Yeah.
This one's 5.5.
Where is he? Right there?
Yes.
You can get a beat on him.
Oh, great. Yes, I can.
Well, if you want to, I mean, you
Flaming Sphere.
you can see him from right here if you want to go. Just so you're not out there in the openish.
I got you. That
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
that doesn't provide any cover, so
No, yeah, true, but it just gets him further away from anybody getting to them.
No, that's true. It's difficult terrain, so they're not going to be able to charge through it.
Real
all
quick,
that
if I
well.
do like a charm person, that just makes them like me, right? I can't say, I couldn't find like the leader of the hill tribe to say, hey, I think you should shout out to your buddies that it's hopeless and they should run.
That is, far too complicated for
Charm person.
you. I was thinking about trying to command them, but then I'm like, meh.
Excellent.
I can command them, drop.
Yep.
But that didn't do much.
Yep.
Yeah.
So your cast of flame sphere?
Yep.
Is that a full round action or is it just, it poofs?
What do you mean it poofs?
Does it just come into play? That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
it comes into play.
Drop her. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh, where's my bag?
Well, dude, it's right there in front of your book, man. You already got him out. Look at you thinking ahead.
Where'd he go?
Nice.
Oosh.
5th.
Okay. And there's a reflex
And
save.
I will up this now, Bomic. Burn a point.
Up the DC.
Yep.
What is the reflex on?
35.
Half. So it's 10 plus.
He will fail, so it's full damage. Well, it's not half. It's no damage or all damage. I remember.
Is it?
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he fails, so he
All right.
takes it.
Yes, he does.
I agree.
9 points of damage.
What? She's... Yeah. 9 points.
Sphere bursts behind him, and you hear him swearing in Catalan.
Ha-ha!
Ah,
It's what you get.
Yeah, that's Merrick.
Well, I will say to the dudes, who's to say who's going to get word back to harm your families if somebody
These
puts
guys
down
are just sellswords.
Anton?
They are not part of these
Oh, well, again, yeah, this is what,
Afghalis.
I will again make the attempt of, hey, jerks, you can leave and not die.
Give me a charisma
Guys,
roll.
your boss
A
is
what
on
roll?
fire.
Give me an intimidate roll.
Yeah.
yeah.
Intimidate. Boy, I'll bet you that's not good for me.
Well, it's charisma based,
Yeah, so I mean, it's
and they're
Not
at a plus
terrible.
3.
in that case, it'd be a 20.
Because their boss is on fire.
He,
Your boss is on fire, bro.
you see this guy look at you for a moment, and then he throws down a sword.
The guy in front of me?
Yeah.
Excellent. No need to slap him. This dude is, he threw down his, okay, so if he's threw down his sword, he has no way to, like, if it do an attack of opportunity.
No, he's just running. It looks like he's about to run.
Okay. Okay.
That would provoke from him.
10. Oops, wait. That'd be 5. That'd be 15 for my second one. Yep. 20, 25, 30. 40. I can get up to there. I will drag her with me and move to there, correct? Or no, I was right there. I was
Yeah.
very close.
That was
I will go ahead and run around this dude, say, your life is spared. And then I will double move to get it right up into the grill of the swordman by Anton and say, turn now or beating's coming.
The guy in front there doesn't look like your common riffraff. This guy looks, he's wearing chainmail as opposed to just, beat up armor. It's well done, well polished. Doesn't really look like he's going to break.
Oh, hey, I'm still making the offer.
he is bred for war.
That's what I do.
Arcadios.
Attack.
That comes through so clear.
I hit.
Are you sure?
You rolled a 17 on the die. I'm
Yes.
feeling pretty
29.
confident.
Yeah.
12 damage.
Dude,
You will drop him.
Cool.
You didn't do a full attack, so you still got to move if you want
Right.
to use it.
please move. Please use it to move up closer to me. I feel I may have been too bold.
I'll move up right next to Merrick.
Thanks, buddy. Because then he can 5-foot step in and put the whoop down to Anton.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way to pronounce it, correctly pronounce it is Anton.
Anton.
If you can move Sophia
Yes.
up to about here.
Okay.
And then she does. She's moving. She pulls out a knife. throws it at Anton.
Nice.
Hey, all right.
And he ducks it.
Here's a knife in your eye.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Like a poorly thrown bowling pin.
Thanks.
Good stuff.
Now, is Anton on fire, Rick?
Yes, he is on fire.
He is.
If he's wearing robes or anything combustible,
Anything combustible.
He is on fire.
ignite.
Can I look at
Is
the
there?
spell,
I think there's
Yes.
a second roll for that though. He can.
Yeah, that's what I was curious.
Okay,
It's
let's
a
see.
16, I think. It's just a flat roll.
It ignites flammable substances it touches and illuminates the same area as a torch would. No roll.
Oh, never mind. Different what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's to put yourself out. It's a 16 or something like that. Being on
put-
fire
I think putting
isn't
yourself
as
out-
terrible as some other games, but being on fire still sucks. Especially in the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's right up here.
I mean,
It's
because
already hot.
there's no water. I mean,
Top left.
Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah.
stop, drop, and roll doesn't work in the desert.
Right.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Sand doesn't put out fire at all.
They got everybody starts spitting on the blanket. They put him out.
Yeah, he'll take damage from it. I'm saying he's got to take a move action to beat it out.
Okay.
Quick.
But give me a d6 damage.
Nice.
3.
Okay.
Un-
So to cast a spell, he's going to have to require a concentration check because he took damage.
yeah, unlike the group system where when you're on fire, you die.
No.
Crazy
Manages
amounts of
to pull
damage.
himself together. Oh, pardon me. He points towards Merrick,
Hello.
Mark, no.
and there's a. You feel like everything's getting slow. Give me a saving throw. It'll be you and Arcadios. A will throw, please.
It's a will?
Saves.
It's a will.
No, that's okay for me. 18, 20. Whoop, I'm sorry. 18, 6, 24.
15.
Okay. And Sophia will fail. Arcadios and Sophia, you both feel as time begins to slow around you. Merrick, you manage to shrug it off.
Hey,
You are slowed.
you have to give up one of your actions, either movement or.
Yep. You are staggered,
that
and
sucks.
you take a -1 on attack rolls, AC, and reflex saves, and you move at half normal speed.
Slowed as. Oh, really? So that's not as bad as it used to be.
Yep. For 5 rounds.
Half your. Okay, that's not too bad. So you can still move and act.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
No,
not-
you can't because you're staggered.
Oh, is that what staggered is?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Where's your little deck of debuffs?
Somewhere not here.
That'd be useful to put in your bag.
I've got one. I just don't know where it is.
Your
right
bag
now.
needs to be way bigger.
If you could 5-foot step the little zombie looking dude, yeah, that one.
Eh?
Yeah.
Forward or in the way?
Yeah, right there.
Bloop.
And he will take a swing at Merrick.
Hello.
And that should hit a 26.
Yes, it will.
What's the damage on a two-handed sword, Ken?
2d6.
2d6. That's what I thought.
Oh.
Biff. For 7 points damage.
Well, that
Uh,
hurts,
that-
but not
nearly
as bad as
it
that was.
could have been.
This guy is just running for his life.
Get me out of here.
If you want to take an attack of opportunity, or Kate or
Do you have
Abraham,
anything out to take an attack with?
he's got a staff.
Magic missile.
Yeah, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him go. He's running. Get
Bless you.
out of there. Good.
I'm going to trip him when he goes by.
That'll put the fighting spirit back in him.
I was, dude. Oh, don't do
Finally.
that. Please don't do that. I'll have
All
some
right.
serious
I'm gonna go
flashbacks to
5,
Arena,
10,
and I might lose my mind.
25, 35, 40. I am going to ready a shot at our friend Anton there. If he gets all
Spelly?
spelly,
Ooh, good call.
Yeah.
Very. Oh, yeah. Nice, nice,
Okay.
nice.
Readied.
Then I'll have to get another concentration check.
ready that perfect strike.
Fairly high because it's the concentration is based on the damage taken.
Gonna,
Oh yeah,
gonna be
nice.
bad.
Yeah,
Real
for
bad.
that it would be concentration DC 15 plus the damage. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty nasty.
That's
That's yeah.
You can move the archer, that one right here. for me,
Excellent.
please. And then that one right there.
Such
And that
strategery.
one right
Yeah. There we got some bow guys still around. Now, are the bow dudes? Do they look like mercenaries, or are these the ones that were threatened?
Those
Their
are,
families.
yeah.
These are the threatened. These are like
Gotcha.
They're hillsmen.
Okay.
I feel good that I haven't arrowed any.
Is one of them named Lothar?
No,
Of
Of
the
the
hill
hill
people.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's an old SNL skit.
Yep.
Mike Myers. You don't like Mike Myers.
I can't stand Mike Myers.
It
They're
depends.
starting to pour fire into Feng Li there.
Okay.
Bone Daddy.
Sweet.
He should be one up. I'm sorry.
Huh? Who? Him?
Yes.
Me.
We'll miss. 22 misses you.
No. 21.
Let's take a
is
snapshot
the
of the action.
Are you swatting it or?
Yeah.
Okay. Second one is a 21. We'll hit.
Wow.
For 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Potentially. Oh, I forgot. You're blurred. He will hit you.
Okay.
The third arrow comes in and misses. And fourth arrow will hit. And will hit. That one kind of hurts. For 13 points of damage.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, whoa. I'm bad at math. 11. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was waiting for. I'm bad at math.
Oh.
25.
Oh man, maybe those guys don't get to go home. Yeah, I'm down to 10. That's fun.
Well,
Abraham.
apparently these people are
Flaming sphere
family
still
men,
on
I
here.
guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the DC 19.
He'll make it.
Okay. Well,
Is he still on fire? Or did he take his move action and put it out?
That's what he did.
Oh, okay.
magic missile, burn a point to up the level.
Nice.
Why are you grinning? Oh, he's got a shield too. Ping, 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 ping.
Maybe.
4, 9, 13.
As they streak, they go in like a corkscrew formation, like Sidewinder missiles.
Mhm.
And as they hit about 3 feet in front of them, they just like,
Piff, piff, piff.
and you see him look at you and go,
What? They knew how to flip the bird?
Yep. He is
well,
French.
He's French. But he's still a human, though, right?
Merrick, yes.
So, son of a- Well, I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to 5-foot steppy over to here. And I'm going to attempt to put the slappy on Anton and say, wrong move, bruh.
Are you whispering in his
I'm
ear?
very confident that this first hit will not murder him. So thusly, I'm going to go ahead and put my fire up on my hammer. I'm feeling good that it won't kill him. I just want to hurt him real bad. All right. So anyway, well, that's right. And I have bull strength, correct?
Yep.
So I get to add another couple of this one. Another 19 on the die.
Yeah.
So 24, 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Excellent. 5, 6, 7, and 5 is 12 points of damage. 5 of that is fire. So he's got another little scorch mark on him.
So how much damage was it total?
I don't know. What did I say?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Rewind the tape. Let's hear it. I
you
believe it was
said-
12.
12? Okay.
Yes.
Sports stenographer?
7, 12, yes.
I thought it was 17.
I may have said 22, but I was lying.
Arcadios.
So it's 2 of them fighting count as I can't take a full round,
Correct.
so I'll just make an attack.
Yep. At a -1.
16.
We'll miss.
Okay.
Oopie.
16. All right. All right, man.
That's right. And she's slowed too.
Oh, so she can't 5-foot step, can't she?
No.
Nope.
Ugh. So she walks up to you,
To me?
Arcadios,
Oh, Arcadios?
like real slow, like she's doing.
Like she's on the moon.
I'm going to bull strength you next round.
Get
And Tom,
ready for
You see, it
it.
looks like he's taking a shot. He begins to wave his hands.
Ooh,
You want to take
ooh.
a shot?
I'm taking that shot.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel that with her being slowed, her voice is probably far more sexy. Is that?
Yeah, kind of like a Demi Moore type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, nice.
31.
As your arrow shoots, you see him go whoosh and snap it out of air and throws it to the ground.
What?
Baloney! I call bull.
Oni.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
of
it.
course he has
Oscar Mayer
deflect
everywhere.
arrows.
No, he didn't deflect it.
That was appropriate. I love that one. That was good.
He doesn't deflect it. He catches it.
Oh, man.
Well, what a douche.
Wait a minute. Is he wearing gloves?
Doesn't hard to tell.
Maybe we can just skin his hands.
And make it count.
Make gloves.
+4. Excellent. Merrick, you see he vanishes.
What? No, he doesn't. He's still right here.
And then you hear pitter, 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 pitter.
Yeah, I look for footprints in the sand.
There aren't any. Poop. So. And yeah, if you could remove him to the table, please.
Don't you have a pipe to
From the-
take care of that?
Yeah, I do. But I need
know where he
time
is.
to get to my turn. It's a cone, right?
Yeah. So.
I have an idea.
So. Well, I mean, I know you guys all like sound effects here.
I have an idea.
Wait a minute. Is that
We know we got to wait for you to do sound effects?
Yep.
Just use your mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not going to bother. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I thought he had it cued.
do your own Foley thing. It probably sounds something like
You see that the two thugs with him vanishing really don't look like they want to fight anymore. But
you're talking these two dudes that were his bodyguards?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the one in chainmail with the two-handed sword prevails. This guy, you see him start to kind of like edge back. The one, yeah, him.
This dude?
Yeah, starts to.
So does he 5 foot this way?
He's like running away.
Well, I'll let him run. I'm not going to take my opportunity.
Mm.
I'll let him bolt. Go ahead. Usain out of here.
No, the guy with the sword swings at Arcadios.
Mhm.
17 hit you?
Nope.
With the -1 to your AC?
My AC is 22.
Yeah.
Then you are missed.
Boom.
And this guy's running down the valley.
Yep. This guy. Okay. So this dude's going.
Sword
Good
dude.
thing he left his sword, so he's defenseless. What a fool.
Got a knife.
Keep running.
What's that?
He's got a knife.
Oh.
Feng Li.
He needs
Yeah.
that for squirrels and such.
My time?
No, they're shooting at you.
These guys are still shooting?
Yes.
But he's gone.
They seem really resigned to their fate.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna die. Whatever.
They're within 30 feet, so that'll hit you.
Who is?
Bone Boy. Maybe 5, 15, 20.
No, they're not within 30.
Any 5-foot steps. It is now in 30. For 9 points of damage.
Slap. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, do you want to see if the blur takes first before
Yeah.
see if you even have to waste it?
Yeah, that'd be,
We can do that.
that'd
I'm
be
fine
good.
with that. Yep, you also have to slap it.
Okay.
That one will move up next to him and we'll miss. Those guys will shoot. Miss. And miss.
Whoo.
Nice.
That's
Brad.
good.
Your turn.
Well, I don't know where that little fella went, so
Kiss that fireball, bro.
we'll just say him on fire instead.
Merrick?
That's me.
I mean,
What are you doing?
him on fire instead.
19. He will fail. Take damage.
Ugh. 5 points of damage.
Okay.
That was not as good.
No, out of a 3d6, that was
Merrick.
pretty terrible.
Hello.
What? I don't get to cast a spell. I just get to do a move.
I'm sorry. I
action.
thought that was a standard action. Do it. Yeah. What are you doing? My apologies. Abraham?
Berating you for a little bit more. I am going. I guess I'm going to move right here, and then color spray those fine gentlemen.
Nice.
We'll save, right?
I don't remember. We'll find out shortly, though. It is a will save.
Are you up in the DC on it? Or?
Of course I am.
So an 18. He will fail.
They are both well within range.
And both will fail.
I don't know what their HD is, so I can't tell you what happens.
2.
2. They are unconscious, blinded, and stunned for 2d4 rounds.
You know, son, unconscious, blinded, and stunned is no way to go through life.
4, 5 for 5 rounds, and then for the last round, they are stunned.
Just stunned.
Okay, Arcadios. Or Merrick. Sorry.
I suppose I should move myself right here, huh?
Can I do a listen check to try to get a vague idea of where
Perception?
somebody piffed away?
Sure, but
Like a
you'll take
perception?
a -10 on it.
Oh, I figure it's going to be rough, but I'm going to make this attempt. Yeah, I have not a clue with that.
Yep.
So I'm going to take a deep breath out of my Mr. Pipey Pipe and go, and I'm going to hit. I like that one. Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be, I'm going to start at this corner.
Okay.
And I'm going to have this cone.
It goes over there, and the dust settles, and you don't see anything.
Well, that's all I got.
Yep.
Drawing it out of your pack would have provoked.
I've always have my pipe in my
You
mouth.
have said repeatedly that it's always
Always.
said in your mouth. That is that is fair.
That's legit.
Arcadios,
I will make my attack.
where's your bird?
Flying around.
Why are you not using them?
29 to
Is
it.
this a form of protest? Yeah, that'll hit.
Formal protest denied.
10 points of damage.
You drop him.
Well, that's good.
As he does, Rick's hungry sphere just rolls over it.
Hungry spheres.
Smells like pork.
At the sight of the two, their fellows dropping there, the two hillmen kind of shrug and throw their bows down. And they say, do with this as you wish.
Kill him.
Our families
Whoa, hey, whoa. Settle down there, big fella.
We take their shoes.
These arrows
we take
hurt.
their weapons
and break their thumbs.
and break their thumbs.
Ay, yikes.
Wow, dude.
It looks like they got some sweet bowstrings there, though.
You said break at their thumbs.
Apparently,
I was going to say remove their thumbs.
I mean, daggers apparently are good enough to get by, so they can have a dagger and go away.
No dagger.
No dagger?
Nothing.
One dagger amongst them.
No shoes. No dagger. No weapons.
No water.
Wow.
Hey,
Nice.
you guys are
Put a
vicious.
couple.
I mean, they just try to kill you. I mean, big deal. People do that every day.
Guys, it's all right. Ugh.
As the person who probably
That's
took the most
pain.
damage.
Okay. We'll leave them.
It's all pain.
We'll leave them with a wooden pistol. Rub a nice linseed oil on it. Take their shoes. They'll be good to go.
You can have this rubber band gun. Good luck.
They honestly say, if you want to kill us, go for it. We're already dead.
Done. What do you mean?
No,
No.
you live with it.
I mean, not for very long, obviously, but
Hey, where are your families?
To the east, once word, if Anton sends word to them on the wind, they're dead.
Well, good luck with that.
How far away are they?
About 3 weeks. But
So-
the message will get there way before us.
so he's going to use some kind of magical means. So maybe it'd be in your best interest for us to get a hold of Anton
Exactly.
before he can send said message.
Anton's the one that's
Maybe
going
you
to be.
could,
sending
kind of
the
tell us where he went.
They just shrug at you. We don't have a clue. He just vanished.
Well, as he
Well,
is,
that sucks for you guys.
Well, I'm assuming you have a base of operations here. You have a camp. You didn't just
You're in it.
stroll over here.
Oh,
Well, where's his stuff?
Points behind one of the pillars. He carries everything with him. He won't let any of us near it.
Carries his entire travel pack with him as he's fighting.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
They show you where the horses and everything are picketed.
Are there any missing?
Okay.
He said he does have a second group, though. Where that is, they don't know.
Well, I'm assuming it's going to be on the trail that we're going to be following to our
Yep.
destination. So,
He said, well,
let's see
we're
what
the
we got
advanced
here.
party. They're somewhere out down at the bottom of the trail.
Any more that are equipped with bows?
No, we're it. He took our family hostage and is holding them for our cooperation.
Well, the question is, if if he assumes that you're dead, do you lose your families anyway? Is the price of the families for failure or for non-cooperation?
Both.
Oh well, it's a bad deal.
They're just sitting together. They really just, the apathy, it seems like, radiates off of them. They failed, so.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
They chose poorly.
At the meantime, then
Boy, you guys are just a sympathetic bunch.
So continue down the trail.
That's
Well-
what I'm thinking.
they fletched me a bit, which
Anybody else take a
Nada.
little damage?
I did.
Gather around.
Yeah.
Let's drop a
As
channel.
you're healing, Sophia asked Abraham, said, you weren't touched, right?
I was not.
Do you mind giving me a hand trying to find where this passage is? Because, I mean, there's nothing in this
Well,
valley.
By not touched, I took 7, but
She walks up to you, goes, here you go,
5.
but
touches
I'm
you,
good.
and heals you for 9 points of damage.
All right, let's go.
By 9, I mean 13.
5.
That was the first one. Was 5.
Cool.
She starts examining
Son of
the different pillars and everything like that, and she's drawn to one that's of the same volcanic mineral, obsidian, as statue. And you can see, unlike the other ones, this one has the writing still fairly fresh on it. Between the two of you, you start to work on it. If you could give me a linguistics roll, please.
I can do that. Uh, 25.
I'll drop
Okay.
a cure mod on you.
It says, I am the sign and pointer of the way. Through my kin does the path lay. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, to be honest.
I'm the sign and pointer of the way through my what?
My kin does the path lay.
Is that it? No other symbols?
No, that's it. She goes, what do you think that means?
Chica, this is your show. So
She goes, well, if I had to venture an educated guess, we should probably look for another pillar made of the same stuff. So if you guys want to give me perception rolls.
So we're looking for obsidian, maybe buried. Wait a minute.
We haven't taken off from the area yet, have we?
No.
All right. I'm percepting 29.
Okay. She says, you guys should probably search the edge of the valley here because she fell through a rock. It's not going to be in the valley. It's going to be against the walls.
Uh-huh.
As you're looking around, Fengli, you see, at first you walk by it because it's so dust covered and everything like that, but then you realize you scrub it clean. It's an obsidian pillar.
Oh, it's a piece of rock that has no business being there.
Yes.
Think I found our candidate here.
It says Wataneo.
What was the name of that town? Son of a...
That was great.
All right. Well, we've found the way in. I tell the archers there. I don't know if finishing our task here and putting an end to Anton is going to stop the fate of your families. I hope it does. But you should get going. Maybe you'll get a head start on him. But if he's using magic, there's no guarantees.
They said, well, we can try. We thank you for your generosity. And they grab up their stuff and start ambling down the trail.
All right.
Excellent.
Or you can just stay there and die, you whiny morons.
Mm.
Go.
Where you go, you die. You start pawing through touching the stone and everything near the pillar stands near the edge of the valley. There's like a abutment of stone. And as you're pressing, you kind of stumble and fall through it.
Whoa.
And as you catch yourself, you're a pretty dexterous little fella.
Slow fall.
And you can see that this path is, despite its age, is still in really good shape. It's paved. Leading upwards is carved into the very living rock is a giant sneeze. Bless you.
Oh, all right.
Is a
Pardon.
what looks to be a columned temple. Lining the way up are statues of bulls with the head of men and wings of eagles.
Oh.
Each of
Wow.
them bearing the symbol of old Isser around their neck.
Is that like an animal that is like a mythical a thing, or is it just like a?
You remember seeing them in Sharash and everything like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, does it have a name? I mean, is it like
Shedu.
Oh yeah. Oh, all right, I got you.
And as you begin to go up the path, we will find out what's in that temple on our next episode of Are You Wearing a Helmet? I'd like to thank my players.
A Chris Card playing Merrick the Dwarf.
Ken Rao playing Kadio.
Eric with Fen Lee.
Rick playing Abraham.
I'd like to thank our sound producer, Bob Hernandez. I'd like to thank our overall producer, Robert Mountney. I'd like to thank the fine people at Excelsior Games and Comics, where we'll hopefully be recording next time.
Yeehaw!
Hooray!
Woohoo!
Back to the dungeon.
You can find us on, Facebook? That's about it. Because
We've got a webpage. Come
we
on,
do.
man.
We do at areyouwearingahelmet.com. Find us there and at Facebook. And until next time, ride the snake.
Travel on, my friends.
Stay thirsty.